our calendars, two great teams with stars leading the way, Grant.
Oh, B.A., tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. And it's Garland in at the point.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Mitchell finds Garland. Now here's Allen. Launches a three. And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist by Allen.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla.
They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, BA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
Back to Garland. Outside Strus. He buries it from three. Strus has got 6.
This guy is absolutely automatic. Strus's motion just so repetitive.
There's Tatum with the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Strus. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Hunter's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. 4-3. And Strus good for 3. 11 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
White for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rising fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Garland for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
You know, Doris, the Celtics are interesting as you look at the construction of their roster. Are they poised for long-term contention?
Well, obviously, the thing paramount on everybody's mind is how they weather the Tatum injury and their salary challenges, which are significant. But if they believe they can get multiple bites in the apple, I promise you, this historic team will take their shots.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Ball, pass to Mitchell, clock at 4.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace, effectively crowd scores and gets them out of their comfort zone.
Outside Tatum, takes the 3, knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 9 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Hunter finds Allen. Cleveland working the ball around now. Mitchell's shot is good.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch and shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Outside Tatum. Takes a three. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And it's Ball off the drive.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
And here's Brown for 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. The 3 from Mitchell knocks down the triple. 6 points for him.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Tatum against Mobley. And it's Tatum with the 3.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Boston on offense. Hauser passes to Tatum. The 3 ball. And again, Boston with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Ball outside. Pass to Hunter. Back to Ball. Allen with a screen on Pritchard. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. He's now hit 6 threes in this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Oh, Donovan Mitchell! He's got springs in those legs!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Boston leading by 3. Stolen by Mitchell. Launches it. Ball no good. Boston shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Garza passes to Hauser. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Inside. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Boston. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. White for 3. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
A sneaky good scorer. I don't know that you define Derek White as a scorer. He's sort of jack of all trades, but boy, he's cooking right now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Kept alive. Simons. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Garland's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. White, good.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Outside Garland. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Garland's got 6.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. White can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 5 to the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pritchard, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little bit.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
From outside the arc, Garland, no good. Now here's Boucher. No points yet. Outside White. From deep three-point land. Nance pulls down the board.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Back to White. Here's Hauser. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
He drops it from range. Hunter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cata's checked in for Boucher. Jason Tatum comes in for Hauser. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Pritchard. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Ball. Fires the three. Cleveland the rebound. Garland for 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
And it's Tatum missing. The Cavs trailing. Garland with the ball. He's got 9. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Tatum passes to Cata. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's White for 3. A 3-ball from the corner, Derek White.
I think you can count on Derek White to take smart shots. Does so right there.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Simons finds White. Gets to the corner and hits it. White's got 35.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Derek White getting it done for Boston. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
But one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Cata in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Oh, Tatum's triple is pure.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
Here's Garland. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Garland's got 11 points.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
White on the wing. Three-pointer. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said it's him pushing it in transition. He's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Back to you guys.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Garland, the pass to Allen. The three from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Boston leading by 9. White finds Brown. Back to White. From the arc. Fires in the triple. White's got 44.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Strus with the bucket.
Wow, you have to love the decision-making of the big man. Mr. Mobley, what a pass.
Back to White. Puts up a three. Mobley grabs the board.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Spins. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. That shot off.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
And it seems like the East is wide open doors. How do the Cavs capitalize with a deep run?
Well, I think they can start with continuity. They have a quality young core when you think about Evan Mobley, when you think about Darius Garland, when you think about Jarrett Allen. So I'm not arguing for complacency by any stretch of the imagination, but I do think there's a strong case for running it back and giving a talented offensive team with a double big lineup another opportunity. I think they're good enough.
Sinks it from distance. White's got 47 points.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Richards checked in for Simons. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Jarrett Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Garland. Pass to Queta. Outside, Brown. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. Cleveland again missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Three-pointer Pritchard. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Hunter finds ball. Back to Hunter. From downtown. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. There's the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics lead by 13. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Back to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. White can't hit. Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Here's Hunter, and finished off by Hunter.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now Hunter, he's got 10. The 3 from Ball. That one no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front, leading by 14. And right after... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Cleveland, Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. Then it's Lonzo Ball, then it's Larry Nance, and it's Tomlin in at the 4 spot. And here's Simons outside. And Ball will bring it up here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 14-point game. Tomlin, good.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
The Celtics shooting really well in this matchup, 62% from the floor. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Some changes for Boston. Tatus checked in for Boucher. Tatum comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Hunter finds Nance, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Simons. White for 3. And he comes up with a bucket. Kata's got his first basket.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Nance. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award and they're going to question the call here. We've got a coach's challenge. Some question to whether the ball was on the way down.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
evidence never comes into effect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on calls like this. We're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched. Hard to do that in real time. And here we go. The call will stand.
That'll cost them a timeout and their one and only coach's challenge. Goaltending calls can be so tough to make. You understand why he wanted a closer look at it. But we'll see if he regrets it.
Pass to Simons. Here's Kata. He's guarded by Nance. Back to Simons. And here's Brown. Here's White. The rebound by Garland. Ball with it. Picked up by Tatum. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. White for 3. It doesn't go for him. Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Travers. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Brown passes to Tatum. White on the wing. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. White's got 59 points.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Mobley comes in for Hunter. Strus, he's checked in for Travers. And Mitchell subbed in for Ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Mitchell misses.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Pass to Queta. White for three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Strus outside. Oh, it misses!
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Knocks it loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Outside Garland. Fires the 3. Mobley. Ooh, he leaves no question.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Mitchell fires. The 3 is off.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Cleared away by Mobley. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
White! Can't hit it.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Here's Allen.
That's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen, nice and easy.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Celtics lead by 9. Outside Brown. Now Simons. White. No good from 3.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's a pass to Tatum. Rebounded by Strus. Cavaliers trail by 9. Now Allen. Beyond the arc. Not that time. 1:22 left in the 4th quarter of this one. White fires. Oh, off target from downtown. Well, Cleveland's shooting about 56% in this one. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Oh, clear the deck. Jaylen Brown.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Mobley. Unloads from 13 feet. That's off.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Cleared away by Mobley. Strus with it. Now guarded by White. Oh, he cannot hit. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Brown outside. Puts up the tray. Ooh, the shot misses. And he nails it. Simons outside. So we see Boston get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks.